down, the engine's humming low, following a dotted line with nowhere else to go. Just the scent of summer rain on the hot asphalt ground, and the whisper of the memories in every single town. This open road feels different, a chapter turning new, but a piece of me is still back there, thinking about you. The welcome sign is shrinking, getting smaller all the time, leaving behind a world that was so completely mine. And this rearview mirror town is getting hard to see, a fuzzy little photograph of who I used to be. Every mile a promise, every sunset a goodbye, to the familiar crossroads underneath the hometown sky. I'm driving into sunrise, chasing a different dream, but the ghost of us is riding on every single sunbeam. This rearview mirror town, it'll always be a part of me, a bittersweet and beautiful distant memory. I remember summer nights parked out by the lake, counting all the stars above for every wish we make. We had our future figured out, so we thought back then. Didn't know the road of life would turn and twist and bend. I passed the old oak tree where we carved our names in bark, a monument to feelings that were born inside the dark. It's strange how something so real can just vanish in the air, leaving just a silent echo of a promise and a prayer. And this rearview mirror town is getting hard to see, a fuzzy little photograph of who I used to be. Every mile a promise, every sunset a goodbye, to the familiar crossroads underneath the hometown sky. I'm driving into sunrise, chasing a different dream, but the ghost of us is riding on every single sunbeam. This rearview mirror town, it'll always be a part of me, a bittersweet and beautiful distant memory. Maybe I'll come back someday just to drive these streets again, feel the pull of what was and wonder what might have been. But for now the road ahead is calling out my name, a brand new fire waiting to be lit from an old flame. Yeah, this rearview mirror town, watching the sun go down, a king without a crown. In this rearview mirror town, fading out now, just a memory in this town. Ooh. The day has folded over, tuck the sun away for night. and the city's coming to life with artificial light. I'm walking under halos of a hazy orange glow, watching hurried strangers passing. Where they're going, I don't know. Each one a different story, a universe inside their head, full of hopes and quiet worries and words they left unsaid. And I'm just another shadow, a momentary shape, a lonely figure walking in this concrete landscape. And these street light silhouettes are dancing on the ground. They stretch and shrink and follow me without a single sound. I feel so small and nameless, but I feel connected to every other lonely soul just trying to get through. It's a ballet of the strangers, a quiet moving art, 1,000 disconnected lives all playing out their part. And for a little while I'm one of them, a figure in the night, a fleeting lonely silhouette under the city light. A car goes by, its headlights sweep across a building's face, revealing tired brickwork, then returning it to space. The sound of distant laughter echoes from a closing bar, a reminder of a world that feels so close and yet so far. I'm not sad or melancholy, just thoughtful and aware of the weight of all the stories that are hanging in the air. And in my own reflection in a darkened window pane, I see a quiet traveler walking in the gentle rain. And these street light silhouettes are dancing on the ground. They stretch and shrink and follow me without a single sound. I feel so small and nameless, but I feel connected to every other lonely soul just trying to get through. It's a ballet of the strangers, a quiet moving art, 1,000 disconnected lives all playing out their part. And for a little while I'm one of them, a figure in the night, a fleeting lonely silhouette under the city. There's a strange kind of comfort in this anonymity, a freedom in the feeling that nobody's watching me, just me and my own thoughts beneath the moon above, learning about loneliness and maybe about love. Streetlight silhouettes, no names and no regrets, just the rhythm of my footsteps on these sleeping city steps. My own streetlight silhouette gone. Sunlight's painting patterns on the bedroom floor. Don't need to check the time, not like the day before. The world is in a hurry, but I'm taking it slow. Got my favorite mug in hand and nowhere else to go. The only thing on my agenda is to watch the steam rise, reflecting tiny rainbows right before my eyes. The paper's still unopened, the TV's staying off. This quiet little moment is more than enough for the Sunday morning coffee and this easy state of mind. A little bit of sanctuary that's getting hard to find. No need to rush the future, no need to chase the past. Just a simple gentle feeling that I wanna make last. It's the taste of something peaceful, it's the warmth inside my hand, a language of contentment that I've come to understand. Just watching the awaken from my window, soft and slow. With this Sunday morning coffee, I got everything I know. I can hear the distant church bells ringing out a lazy tune, a soundtrack for a perfect, quiet, lazy afternoon. The cat is curled up sleeping in a patch of golden sun, a perfect picture of a day that's only just begun. We build our lives on deadlines and we run a frantic race, but forget the simple beauty of a slow and steady pace. So I'm claiming back this moment, this island in a week, for the silent conversations that my soul is long to speak. Oh, the Sunday morning coffee and this easy state of mind, a little bit of sanctuary that's getting hard to find. No need to rush the future, no need to chase the past. Just a simple gentle feeling that I wanna make last. It's the taste of something peaceful, it's the warmth inside my hand, a language of contentment that I've come to understand. Just watching the world waken from my window, soft and slow. With this Sunday morning coffee, I got everything I know. Yeah, and maybe this is all there is, these moments in between, the most profoundly beautiful yet ordinary scene. It's not about the mountains, it's about the gentle hill, the art of finding happiness in simply being still. My Sunday morning coffee, yeah, it's more than enough for me. Let the world be what it will be. Just my Sunday morning coffee. And me. And me. Holding on to embers when the fire has gone cold, reading through the pages of a story that's been told. I've been living in the past, in a frame I couldn't break, for the comfort of a memory, for a familiar ache. like I built a fortress round my heart, with walls so high and deep to guard the fragile promises I wasn't meant to keep. But the weight of it is heavy, it's a burden and a chain, and the sun can't find a way to shine through this self-inflicted rain. This is the art of letting go, the quiet, graceful fall, answering a silent whisper that's been waiting for my call. It isn't a surrender, it's a choice to find my feet, to trade the bitter for a chance at something truly sweet. It's the opening of a window to let the fresh air in, to finally close a chapter and let a new one begin. This is the art of letting go. It's peaceful and it's slow. It's giving my own heart the room it needs to finally grow. I take the pictures off the wall and put the letters in a box. It doesn't mean I'm erasing, just changing all the locks. Some things are meant to shape you, but not to hold you down, like an anchor in a harbor of a lonely, empty town. I'm thankful for the lessons, for the joy and for the pain, for the person I became while standing in the rain. But now the storm is over and the clouds have drifted by, and I see a hopeful rainbow stretching out across the sky. This is the art of letting go, the quiet, graceful fall, answering a silent whisper that's been waiting for my call. It isn't a surrender, it's a choice to find my feet, to trade the bitter for a chance at something truly sweet. Oh, it's the opening of a window to let the fresh air in, to finally close a chapter and let a new one begin. This is the art of letting go. It's peaceful and it's slow. It's giving my own heart the room it needs to finally grow. And the space you left behind is no longer a void. It's a garden waiting to be planted, a piece to be enjoyed. It's a canvas for a future that is solely up to me, a beautiful and terrifying feeling to be completely free. Yeah, the art of letting go, watching the river flow, taking it nice and slow. Letting my spirit grow. The art of letting go, I'm finally letting go. The kettle's on the stove, but it hasn't boiled yet. The sun is on the horizon, but it hasn't fully set. The letter's in the mail, but it hasn't reached my door. My heart is full of wanting for a little something more. My whole life I've been rushing from the finish to the start. I've been playing a frantic actor who has never learned his part. I've been so focused on the getting there, the prize I have to win. I've forgotten all the beauty of the state I'm living in. So I'm learning the art of waiting, of letting things unfold, to find the hidden stories that the silence can't behold. To not just tap my fingers and not just pace the floor, but to open up my weary soul to what the wait is for. It's an exercise in patience, a practice of my trust, to turn my restless yearning into something less than dust. It's a quiet form of breathing, a calm and gentle state, the beautiful and soulful sacred art of how to wait. The seed is in the garden, but the flower hasn't grown. The music's in my head, but the final notes are unknown. And I'm trying to be okay with this uncertain middle ground, to love the gentle quiet, not just the triumphant sound. It's in the space between the notes that music really lives, and it's in the moments of the waiting that a real life truly gives you the chance to look around you, and the chance to just be still, to align your own intentions with your independent will. So I'm learning the art of waiting, of letting things unfold, to find the hidden stories that the silence can't behold, to not just tap my fingers and not just pace the floor, but to open up my weary soul to what the wait is for. It's an exercise in patience, a practice of my trust, to turn my restless yearning into something less than dust. It's a quiet form of breathing, a calm and gentle state, the beautiful and soulful sacred art of how to wait. 'Cause the journey is the treasure, not the X upon the map. And if you're always running, you'll fall into the trap of missing all the scenery, the nuance and the grace that's living in the moments of a slow and steady pace. The art of waiting, no more anticipating, just calmly creating. In the art of waiting, I'm here now, and I'm learning how. The sky today is not quite blue and not quite stormy white. It's hanging in the balance of the darkness and the light. The birds are singing softer now, the wind has settled down, There's a quiet sense of thoughtfulness all over this whole town. My heart is in the same place, not heavy and not light, not celebrating victory, not giving up the fight. Just resting in the middle of the questions and the signs, and trying to find the beauty that exists between the lines. Ain't it? I'm falling in love with the girl who doesn't have to scream to have something to say. It's the color of the fall, the color of the dawn, the feeling when the certainty you had is finally gone. It's not a compromise, it's not a sad defeat. It's a nuanced, gentle rhythm that is beautifully discreet. It's the peace and not deciding between the black and white today, and just living in the comfort of the color gray. We're taught to chase the sunshine, to run from any rain. We're taught that indecision is a sign of weakness or of pain. But I'm finding so much wisdom in the moments I don't know, in giving my weary mind the gentle space to grow. Not everything's a yes or no, not everything is clear, and some of the most beautiful of truths can live inside of fear. So I'm wrapping this soft mood around me like a favorite winter coat, and letting my own steady ship of feelings stay afloat. And I'm falling in love with the color gray. It doesn't have to scream to have something to say. It's the color of the fall, the color of the dawn, the feeling when the certainty you had is finally gone. It's not a compromise, it's not a sad defeat. It's a nuanced, gentle rhythm that is beautifully discreet. It's the peace and not deciding between the black and white today, and just living in the comfort of the color gray. Color gray. Yeah. It's the color of a wolf's eye, of a stone warmed by the sea. It's the color of the wisdom that is growing inside me. It holds the hint of everything, of shadow and of flame, and it whispers that it's okay not to have to play the game. The color gray, color gray. Yeah, living my life this way. Yeah, the color gray. Yeah, and it's okay. Color gray. Yes, and the color gray. Yeah, the soulful color gray. It's 3 a.m., the house is still, the world is fast asleep, and all the promises I made are getting hard to keep. My mind is running circles, replaying the whole day, the words I wish I'd taken back, the things I didn't say. I came downstairs for water, for a momentary break from the relentless monologue that keeps my soul awake. And in the quiet darkness, there's a soft and steady sound. The only thing that's moving for miles and miles around is the hum of the fridge, a mechanical soft song, a reminder that the world outside is quietly moving on. It's a lonely conversation, a familiar mundane drone, a steadfast companion It's a grounding, gentle presence for a worried, thinking man. A bassline for the silence, a rhythm for the dread, a steady, soulful hum of the fridge inside my head. The traffic lights are blinking yellow to an empty street. The moon is hanging silver, a quiet, pale retreat. There's a purity to this hour, when the world is stripped and bare of all the noise and obligation, and the need to really care. It's just me and my own shadow, and the questions that remain. A moment of complete truth, of unfiltered, honest pain. And that drone is always there beneath the surface of the quiet, witness to my solitude, my own internal riot. It's the hum of the fridge, a mechanical soft song, a reminder that the world outside is quietly moving on. You know, it's a lonely conversation, a familiar mundane drone, a steadfast companion for a man who's all alone. It doesn't have the answers, it doesn't have a plan, but it's a grounding, gentle presence for a worried, thinking man. A bassline for the silence, a rhythm for the dread, or the steady, soulful hum of the fridge inside my head. And soon the sun will rise again, the birds will start to sing, and I will have to face the day and all that it will bring. But for now I'll stand right here in the darkness and the blue, and let this simple, steady sound be the thing that gets me through. The hum of the fridge, standing on the edge, my solitary pledge, just the hum of the fridge. Yeah, yeah, it's all that's left tonight. Got a blanket on the green grass, and my back is on the ground. The city's in the distance, but I can't hear a sound. Just the whisper of the wind as it moves among the trees, in the lazy, gentle buzzing of the honey-making bees. The pressure of the real world, it can wait for me a while. I'm taking off my formal face and putting on a smile, not for anyone to see it, just for my own private art of letting go of everything that's weighing on my heart. And I'm just looking at the shape of the clouds today, watching all my worries slowly drift and float away. I see a dragon, then a castle, then a ship upon the sea. It's a beautiful and silent kind of moving poetry. There's no like a promise, and that small one like a doubt. And I can watch them rearranging and see how it plays out. They come together for a moment, and then they drift apart. A slow and graceful metaphor for a fragile human heart. It's a different kind of thinking, with the logic put aside. A place where all your deepest, wildest inner thoughts can hide, in plain sight for all to see. But no one really knows the story that is playing out as the gentle west wind blows. And I'm just looking at the shape of the clouds today, watching all my worries slowly drift and float away. I see a dragon, then a castle, then a ship upon the sea. It's a beautiful and silent kind of moving poetry. There's no agenda here, there is no right and there's no wrong. Just a place for my imagination to feel it can belong. The world is full of meaning if you look at it that way. I'm finding all the answers in the shape of the clouds today. We try so hard to build things that are permanent and strong, but the sky reminds me that is not where we truly belong. We're meant to be like vapor, to be fluid and to change, to find the beauty in the things we cannot rearrange. The shape of the clouds, thinking my thoughts out loud. So far from the ground, in the shape of the clouds. Yeah, it's all so clear now. In the clouds. You're on your side of the bed, I'm over here on mine. We're underneath the same dark roof, but the stars do not align. The silence in this room is growing louder every day. 1,000 words we're terrified and too tired to go say. I remember when this distance was impossible to find, when our thoughts were interwoven, two halves of the same mind. Now we're living like two islands in a quiet, lonely sea. And I'm wondering if you're feeling just as far away as me. It's the space between us that's what's hurting me the most. Not a fight, not a betrayal, just the presence of a ghost. The ghost of what we used to be when our love was bright and new. Now this empty air is suffocating everything we do. It's a quiet kind of heartbreak, a slow and painful fate. The promises we broke and the future we unmade. I'm reaching out in darkness, but I don't know what to do with all this deafening silence in the space between us two. We move around the kitchen in a carefully planned dance of avoiding eye contact, of taking not a chance to spark a conversation that could lead us to the truth and the painful recognition of our lost and faded youth. We talk about the weather, we talk about the news, anything to fill the void, any topic we can use to build a fragile barrier to keep the hurt at bay, live to fight the emptiness for just another day. It's the space between us, that's what's hurting me the most. Not a fight, not a betrayal, just the presence of a ghost, the ghost of what we used to be when our love was bright and new. Now this empty air is suffocating everything we do. It's a quiet kind of heartbreak, a slow and painful fate, the promises we broke and the future we unmade. I'm reaching out in darkness, but I don't know what to do with all this deafening silence in the space between us two. Is it too late to build a bridge? Is it too late to even try to look you in the eyes and ask you why, oh why, oh why? Did we let the silence win? Did we let the passion die? Are we just too scared to say a final sad goodbye? The space between, the saddest place I've seen. What does it all mean? This lonely cold routine, just the space between you and I. Ooh, ah, ooh. Woke up this morning with a strange and new design, to see the place I live in with some other eyes than mine. I've walked these streets 1,000 times, I know them all by heart. I know the quickest way to get from the finish to the start. I've been living on the surface in a comfortable routine, the familiar and the boring and the spaces in between. So I put on my walking shoes and grabbed a city map and decided to escape from my own self-constructed trap. And I'm gonna be a tourist in my own town today. I'm gonna see the monuments that I've just pushed away. I'll read the little plaques I've passed 1,000,000 times before, and find the hidden magic that I've chosen to ignore. I'm gonna get intentionally lost and wander down a street where the rhythm of my own life and a new adventure meet, to fall in love all over with this place I'm from, by being a forgotten tourist in the town I call my home. Ooh, I went into the museum that I've never been inside, that place of quiet history where all the stories hide. I sat down on a park bench that I've always hurried past, and made the single simple moment beautifully last. I found a little coffee shop I'd never seen before, and had the best espresso that was worth exploring for. And the people that I saw today seemed different than the rest. They weren't the hurried obstacles of a daily frantic test. And I'm gonna be a tourist in my own town today. Oh, I'm gonna see the monuments that I've just pushed away. Oh, I'll read the little plaques I've passed 1,000,000 times before, and find the hidden magic that I've chosen to ignore. Or I'm gonna get intentionally lost and wander down a street, yeah, where the rhythm of my own life and a new adventure meet, to fall in love all over with this place I'm from, by being a forgotten tourist in the town I call my home. Familiarity can blind you, it can make you not quite see the beauty that is right there and is longing to be free. Yeah, you just have to change perspective and adjust your point of view to make the old and tired world feel suddenly brand new. A tourist in my own town, turning my frown upside down, wearing a different crown. A tourist in my own town, so much beauty I have found in my own town.
Can be a cynical and complicated place. It's easy to get lost inside the speed of the whole race. I can get caught up in worries, I can get stuck in my head, thinking about the things I should have done or should have said. My sky can turn to gray, my optimism can run thin, and I forget about the simple joy of where do I begin. But then you come into the room, and you don't have to try, you just find something funny, and the clouds all pass me by. It's the way you laugh, it's like the sun is breaking through, a simple, honest melody that makes everything feel new. It isn't loud or fancy, but it's beautifully sincere, and for a perfect moment all my doubts just disappear. It's a ripple in the water, it's a bird that's taking flight, it's a sound that makes a heavy heart feel suddenly so light. Of all the music in the world, the one I wanna hear is the sweet and easy rhythm of your laughter in my ear. It can be a quiet chuckle or a giggle soft and low at a stupid joke I've told you that nobody else would know. It can be a full-on belly laugh that brings you to your knees when we're acting just like children, feeling totally at ease. Is the most authentic part of you, a sound that can't pretend. It's a conversation with my soul, my lover and my friend. And in that happy moment, I see you for who you are, a brilliant and a beautiful and shining lucky star. It's the way you laugh, it's like the sun is breaking through, a simple, honest melody that makes everything feel new. It isn't loud or fancy, but it's beautifully sincere. For a perfect moment, all my doubts just disappear. It's a ripple in It's a bird that's taking flight. It's a sound that makes a heavy heart feel suddenly so light. Of all the music in the world, the one I wanna hear is the sweet and easy rhythm of your laughter in my ear. Don't you ever try to hide it, don't you ever hold it in. It's the purest form of victory, where everybody wins. It's the soundtrack of my best days, the cure for all my blues. It's the most amazing part of all the things you do. Yeah, the way you laugh, it's more than enough. All of that beautiful stuff. When I hear you laugh, it's all I need. The way you laugh. Words can be so easy, they can float upon the air like a feather or a bubble, without a single care. We can say I'll be there for you, we can say I'll see you through. We can paint a verbal picture of a sky that's always blue. But a promise is a different thing. It's not made of just of breath. It's a solemn, soulful contract that you're holding on to till death. It has a substance to it, you can feel it in your hand. It's the bedrock and the anchor in a world of shifting sand. And the weight of a promise is a comforting good strength. It's a shelter that you build to keep your loved ones from the rain. It's not a chain that holds you, it's not a heavy binding rope. It's right at source, it's a quiet source of power and a stubborn sense of hope. It's the choice to be reliable, the choice to be sincere, to be the steady calming voice that someone needs to hear. It's the truest way of saying that you'll never be alone. The weight of a promise is the muscle and the bone. I made a promise to you once, when a future wasn't clear, when we were full of youthful hope and also youthful fear. I said that I would be your rock, that I would be your guide, and that I would never waver from my station by your side. And life has tested that vow with its unexpected storms. It has pushed us and has pulled us into different painful forms. But the promise was the one thing that I never would let go. It was the northern star that told me which direction I should go. And the weight of a promise is a comforting good
good strength. It's the shelter that you build to keep your loved ones from the rain. It's not a chain that holds you, it's not a heavy binding rope. It's why it's awesome, is a quiet source of power and a stubborn sense of hope. It's the choice to be reliable, the choice to be sincere, to be the steady calming voice that someone needs to hear. It's the truest way of saying that you'll never be alone. The weight of a promise is a muscle in the bone. Some people run from that weight, they think it holds them down. They want a life of freedom in a temporary town, but the deepest kind of freedom is the one that you can find in the soulful deep commitment of a heart and of a mind. The weight of a promise, so beautiful and honest, the strongest thing upon us. So beautiful and honest. Ooh, the weight of a promise, so beautiful and honest, is everything this promise that I make to you. I've got my coffee and my notebook and my favorite worn-out chair. I'm looking at the world go by with time enough to spare. I'm high above the sidewalk, I'm removed from all the sound of all the hurried people on the busy, bustling ground. They're living out their stories in a rush of black and white. They're heading for the future with all they're giving mind. And I'm the quiet audience, a watcher in the sky, just a fly upon a wall as all their lives are passing by. From my third floor window, the world's a silent movie screen. I'm seeing all the little things that happen in between. The couple having coffee, are they falling in or out? The man who's looking at his watch, is he filled with hope or doubt? I'm close enough to see it all, but too far to engage. A narrator who is reading from a confidential page. I feel a part of everything, but I am still alone, making up the stories from my third floor window throne. There's a kid who's chasing pigeons and he's laughing with delight. There's a woman with a briefcase who is looking for a fight. With a taxi that won't stop for her, she throws her hands up high. A little bit of human drama underneath the cloudy sky. It's easy to feel separate, to think you're on your own, but when you see it all at once, a different seed is sown. We're all just chasing something, or we're running from the past, in a beautiful and fragile play that was never meant to last. From my third floor window, the world's a silent movie screen. I'm seeing all the little things that happen in between. The couple having coffee, are they falling in or out? The man who's looking at his watch, is he filled with hope or doubt?
just fine. And maybe they are making up a story of their own about the quiet, thoughtful man who likes to be alone. My third floor window, watching the wind blow, letting my thoughts flow from my third floor window. Yeah, I'm just watching it all go from my window. From window.